Thank you, Dennis. Good morning, everyone. We have community health nurse Paulette Schnell here once again from Regional West Medical Center, and she's also brought along another guest, Holly Johnston, who's the injury prevention coordinator up at the hospital. And both these gals are going to be at the Farm and Ranch Expo coming up this week over at the Mitchell Events Center, our KNEB Farm and Ranch Expo on Friday and Saturday, and they're going to have a booth there. And Paulette and Holly are going to discuss some of the things they're going to be doing at that booth to kind of help you out. So kind of listen up, Paulette. You're going to concentrate on immunizations, right?
Right. We know as farmers you're busy and it's hard for them to get in to see the doctor. And so we are offering the Tdap, which is your tetanus, diphtheria, and pertussis. And with the pertussis going around in the community and just the work that farmers and ranchers do, they need to have their tetanus updated. So it'll be a good place to get that done. We also will have the flu vaccine. And as you know, the flu is really hitting hard about right now in this area. And probably will continue. This is kind of our prime time that we usually see in this area for flu. And so we'll have the flu shot out there. If they haven't got it, it's not too late. And then we also have the pneumonia shot for those people who need that. Usually those people were 65 or anybody under 65 that has major health problems. They should get it. So we'll be out there with that. We'll check their blood pressure if they'd like. And we were going to be looking at having some other information out there, which Holly can share with you a little bit about.
All right. Very good. So, Holly, you are the injury prevention coordinator over at the hospital. So you're going to be telling farmers, hey, guys, you got to be careful, right?
That's right. Regional West treats a lot of injuries with our rural agriculture population. And so, we want to get some prevention tips out there to them.
All right. And one of the things I guess you guys are going to concentrate on also is this membership program for Airlink, right? Because there's going to be somebody from Airlink out there as well. Yeah,
Doug Carroll, the director of Airlink, will be with us at our booth to answer any questions that people might have about that membership program.
That's a pretty good program. For $65, you will have no out-of-pocket expenses. If Airlink is, I think it's $65 a year on an annual basis, and you have no out-of-pocket expenses. If for some reason you're in a traumatic situation and Airlink has to come out there and rescue you, take you to the hospital or take you somewhere else, no out-of-pocket expenses, just for $65 a year. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good deal, right?
It is. And, we have a lot of miles in our part of the state. And so Airlink does respond up in the ranch land quite a bit. So, it's a good thing for this population.
All right. So when you're talking about farmer safety, what are some of the biggest things you're going to discuss as far as just kind of slowing down, make sure things are happening that in a safe way, or how do you talk about it?
Yeah, we treat a lot of things that are machinery related. So definitely we want people to use the safety guards that equipment has on it, but a lot of people do not use that. So use restraints when operating machinery that has them, or wear helmets when you're driving on ATVs and that sort of thing. We have a lot of those related injuries. And keep kids away from things that they don't need to be involved in. So, and if kids are present, make sure that they're supervised well.
Yep, that's one of the keys.
Yeah.
All right, we'll talk more right after this.
The next generation of virtual meetings is arriving at the Civic Center. Boost your productivity by meeting with multiple locations at one time and have less travel expense. With the Polycom video system, you work visually in HD, allowing a rich learning experience. With no freezing of picture and a great sound system, your speaker can be off-site and have human interaction. Call 436-6888 or visit www.gearingciviccenter.com. The Gearing Civic Center, true inspiration.
Back on News Extra this Monday morning, and we have Paulette Schnell here, the community health nurse. If you have any problems with that Bronco game, you can come see Paulette, and she'll take care of you. I don't know, there might be some immunization things going on. And also Holly Johnston is here for injury prevention coordinator over at the hospital. I was just kidding about the Bronco thing, okay?
I wish we did have immunization.
I wish we did have something to take care of it. It'd be nice. All right. So one of the things we were talking about is the flu, and there are some areas that are restricted at the hospital because it is the time when flu is the most serious.
Right, and it is the time of year we see this, and it's very prevalent right now. And so we're asking people that might be sick at all, and then all children 15 and younger, not to visit the pediatric unit, the OB floor with the new babies, and the oncology floor related to cancer treatment. These people are just more prone to get it and catch it and be more sick with it, and so we're just trying to protect that population of patients that we have.
All right. You also have some fecal blood kits that people can use to test for colon cancer, am I right?
Right. We have received a grant the last 3 years. This will be the third year we're doing it, where we actually have a kit, and this grant is focused, it's for Scottsbluff County and age 50 to 75, where we can actually give you a kit, and you can take it home, and we'll go over the directions with you when you pick it up, and test for 3 days. If you haven't got a colonoscopy, or you're waiting to get a colonoscopy, or in between colonoscopies, like a lot of places recommend every 5 years, and it's been a few years since you've gotten yours, you can take this home and do the test and mail it in, and it will let you know if there's blood in your stool, and if there is, then we recommend further testing. So it's just a way to do that. It's at no cost for that group of people that I mentioned, and so we'll have that out at the fair too, and would be glad to talk to anybody as far as if they have concerns about that. We also are going to have a new program that we're going to be utilizing if you have some concerns about some different health issues and would like to have some information sent to your home via the email. We can set you up for that and go over what we have available, and that you could actually sit down in the privacy of your home and watch some education material about any health concerns you have.
All right. Once again, these gals, and as well as the representative from Airlink, will be out at the Regional West Medical Center booth out at our Farm and Ranch Expo. If you have any other questions, you can come out to the Expo Friday and Saturday, and they'll be there to answer any of your questions. We thought we'd just give you a heads up with their appearance today on the program. All right. Thank you guys for coming in.
Thank you.